like as much as I want. All day, just printing 100.
Real. Hold. Trail talking to the NARC power up guide in under 2 minutes. Power up guide in under 2 minutes.
Alrighty, let's do this. Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another Flight Sim channel live. Another Flight Sim channel live. This is Captain Flaco, and today we're going to be flying the Phenom 300 from Stanford to the Bahamas, and then from the Bahamas to Naples in a Jetcard leg. So Jetcard, if you guys are not aware, Jetcard gives you a type of mission type of career mode, and specifically for business jets. And this is our airline or air share, whatever you want to call it, but this is our livery, which looks sick thanks to Captain Gonzo and Hughes. They made this possible. Check this out, man. This thing is beautiful. I love it. We got our logo, we got our tail number, November 300 Tango Foxtrot. We got our colors on there. Beautiful. We got our logo right there. It's nice, man. I really like this livery. And yeah, we are at our headquarters. So if you guys have never seen our headquarters, there it is, that Flight Sim channel headquarters. Yeah, we got our lights on. We're out here. We're ready. We are going to be using Say Intentions. We're going to be using Say Intentions for our... Hey, what's up, man? With you, Cap. Sweet bird. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, Pete. Again, guys, I'm gonna tell you real quick off bat, I am not as detailed as Captain Gonzo. Gonzo is a beast when it comes to live streaming and sharing his knowledge of aviation and aircraft, but I'm just more of a casual gamer. I know a little bit. I can get through some things. I'll probably mess some stuff up, but jump in the chat and let me know if I mess something up. Let me know. Be like, hey, Flaco, you messed that up. Try this, try that. And yeah, so I'm gonna bring up so just so you guys can see on my end here, I'm gonna bring up Jetcard and just gonna block the sim here, but this is our trip right here, so you guys can see how it generates a a flight plan. So we're gonna be Stanford all the way to Grand Bahama International, and from Grand Bahama we're gonna be flying to Naples on a quick turnaround. So it gives you everything, your weight, so no passengers on this leg, our fuel, estimated zero fuel weight, estimated takeoff weight. I mean, it gives you everything you need here. And it syncs it with SimBrief, so you can just load it and good to go, right? So it's pretty neat the way Jetcard works. There is our phone, right? We have messages here, welcome, all that, recruit and bonus. As you guys see, I'm a co-owner of our airline here. So guys, if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to join us. We're hiring. We offer 30% to join our airline, and it's pretty fun. We have a bunch of pilots in there, and we're growing our company. It's pretty cool. I really like it. So anyways, there's our briefing. This is a reposition leg, no passengers, no client story to tell. The aircraft is ferrying from Stanford to Freeport to position for the next charter. The receiving FBO has the aircraft expected. Ground handling is coordinated on arrival. No ground transport staged. No party aboard. So it should be pretty smooth, pretty easy flight, right? First officer there. Coordination and contacts, all that is there. So 0 packs. Operational flight plan is here, and look how detailed this is, guys. This is pretty neat. So very cool. Gives you your weather. There it is, your METAR. So you see, like, Gonzo could probably read this. All I know is the METAR, Stanford, 10 statute miles clear. So I don't know much. This is your altimeter 3008. But yeah, so again, I'm not super. Dímelo, Wendy. Yo, what's up, Bernie? Bernie in the house chatting with us. So yeah, Bernie, we're gonna be flying our own plane, so check it out. I'm gonna go back over here so you guys can see the sim again. So we're gonna be flying our Phenom 300, Bernie. You remember these? Bernie used to work at Embraer too and build these planes with us. And there it is. We have our own colors. Look at our hangar, Bernie. We got our own hangar and everything. It's pretty sweet, bro. It's pretty sweet. You can open the doors. You can do all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. We're gonna start a quick walk around, get this stuff going. Again, this is an empty leg. And one more time, I am not as detailed. So guys, you see something wrong, call me out, man. Make fun of me. I don't care. You know, me and Gonzo are pretty chill. And jump in the chat, man. Keep me some company. It's late. What time is it? It's 10:47 p.m. And just keep me some company, man. Talk to me, Goose. All right, so we're gonna start removing these pitot covers. Again, I'm not gonna go super into detail. We're gonna see if we can remove these chocks. Yep, chocks removed. There it is. Look at this plane, man. This plane is gorgeous. Love it. Let's go ahead and remove these engine covers. There we go. I like this. The external power receptacle. That's pretty neat. Actually, we should open it because we should use GPU. All right, everything looks good around the aircraft. Engine. Beautiful plane, beautiful plane. Look at those reflections. And again, thanks to Hughes for making this livery for us. Captain Gonzo got with Hughes and they made this beautiful livery. And there's our hangar, guys. Yeah, don't hate. All right, so everything looks good. Also, by the way, I'm also trying out for the very first time the Moza yoke, the new yoke, and the new force feedback base. And I have a camera here. I call it the yoke cam. Check it out. So there's the yoke cam. And then you guys can see I can switch different views on this. So we'll be activating the yoke cam as we fly and all that, and testing out, see how I like force feedback. This is the first time I've ever had any force feedback type of controls for me. So yeah, it's gonna be dope. Captain Gonzo's been talking about it non-stop. So we finally were able to get our own force feedback. Thanks to Moza for sending this stuff out to us so we can try it free of charge. Again, you know, Moza has been helping our channel with products so we can put out there and let you guys know how we feel about it, how it is to use it on a day-to-day. And that's what we're doing it live. It's not the same doing a video and talking about it. You guys can see it live, how we operate with it, how we interact with it, in our opinion as we fly it, right? So all right, enough talking. Let's get this show going. We got an early morning here in Sanford, and let's jump in this bad boy and see. Let's see if I remember how to configure this plane, man, because it's been a minute. All right, so let's jump in here. All right, let me get comfy. All right, so first thing I want to do is I want to go to our EFB here. There's our status of our aircraft, our flight plan, import from SimBrief. Should pull up our flight plan. There it is, Sanford to Grand Bahama. Beautiful, love it. Like I said, Jetcard already does this. Upright Lover stream. Happy. Where can I get a custom livery? So the custom liveries, you can probably go on flightsim.to, and there's a bunch of liveries there. This livery that we're using is our custom livery for our airline. So we provide the livery if you join our airline in Jetcard. So if you're interested and want to fly with us, again, we offer 30% for our pilots, and we provide the livery for the Phenom 300, the Falcon 50. What else? A Lear 35, and I forget. I think there's one more. I think the Citation X, I think, are the 4 planes in our fleet. But yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. Look at this, guys. Look out! It's gorgeous. Look at the lights shining on it. Yeah, we got our logo on there. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I love it. So TFSC executive, our call sign is Mako. Thanks to my time with the Makos down in Homestead. So we got this. Let's go ahead and go to ground ops and get our where is our GPU connected. Connect that. We don't need no red carpet because we're not carrying any passengers on this flight. So it's just gonna be me. No passengers. And let's see here. The only thing that I always kind of mess up is the fuel part of it. So don't mind me if I mess anything up. If you guys know how to do it, then let me know. But I always kind of mess that up. So anyways, let's go ahead and get power on this aircraft. I'm gonna, memory serves me right, power's over here. There's our electrical panel, and we're gonna go ahead and get our battery 1 on, battery 2, and there is our ground power available. Hit that. and everything should come to life.
Okay.
There we go. There she is. She's a beauty. Love it. Let's go here. Press any key. Good. And then if we go here, we can go to our home. We can go to our checklist. And let's see, cockpit safety inspection, power up before start. So let's see here, up, before start, checklist. And then if you look up, there's our checklist. You see? So before our start checklist, confirm that ECL and QRH versions are the same. Yep. Oxygen max flow and microphone checked. Test panel. So this is our test panel over here. If you look down here, there's our test panel. So this just starts your test panel, right? So if you flick it over here, smoke detector, and it'll start ringing everything just like that. Fire. Just like that. Annunciators on. So there's, you see that everything kind of comes on to life. Pretty cool. Stall protection.
Stall.
Just like that. Ice protection. So I'm just gonna call it good, right?
Pause system
Nothing
okay.
too bad out of the ordinary.
Stall.
All right, so and then to check the checklist, you're just gonna have to go, if I remember right.
Stall.
I think you click through here. Let's see. Or is it this one? Or is it this one? There's a button that you gotta click and it'll check it for you. Let me see. Nope. There it is. Okay. All right. Sweet. All right. Test panels here. We're going to call that good. So we went through our fire protection, smoke detector, annunciator test panel, fasten seatbelt signs on. So our fasten seatbelt signs on. There it is. Emergency light switch armed. So emergency lights switch. Emergency lights. ELT armed. So that's good. That's on. That's armed. Okay. Next. And again, I'm working this from memory, so if I mess something up, guys, please jump in here and tell me. Fuel quantity and balance, check. So this is the part where I always kind of mess up. So let me see here, fuel quantity. We should be able to load our, let me see, load instance, right? Okay, so I think it gave us our fuel that we need. Estimated takeoff weight 1386, and now if we look at our flight plan, I think it should tell us like everything we need to know. Let me see. Maximum estimated takeoff weight 13,339, and we're at 13,836. So I think we can add a little more fuel. I'm gonna call it there. Okay, I think we have enough fuel to get us over there, so we should be good there. And again, if I mess something up, just yell at me. All right, back to the checklist. All right, here we go. Fuel quantity checked, good. Oxygen pressure for dispatch, good. Thrust levels are idle. Let me just make sure that my thrust levels are working. Okay, yep, we're good on idle. Beautiful. All right. Parking brake is set. Let's just double check it. There's our parking brake. Released. Parking brake set. Good. And ignition switches to auto and doors closed. Okay, so ignition switches are set to auto. Oh, stop. Good. All right, and let's close the door here in our, where we at? Doors, cabin door, closed. Perfect. Okay. All right. Cabin door set. So we continue. Next checklist before start. GPU valve fluid disconnect. Electric emergency button pushed in. Batteries 1 and 2 checked. Good. We have voltage. Electric emergency push out. SO test panel. ASC control. Engine takeoff data set and all that. So let's go ahead and go to here. And let's start doing our performance, our initialization. So we go through here and we go through this. So it's in progress. All right, that's done. Next, TAWS. So these are all system tests that we do before starting. Make sure that it's all good. Oh, you know what I didn't set? I didn't set my
system test.
There it is. Okay, traffic. While it does that, let me go to say intentions and go to my where's my settings?
Traffic. System test passed.
Settings, because I gotta set my push to talk button on this new yoke before I forget. Where are you? Copilot your crew, account, flight plan. Let me see. Giving you intercom, copilot, intercom. Cabin crew, co-pilots. Oh, that's good. Oh, give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to figure this out again because I haven't done this in a minute. Where are you? Maybe I don't need this. Say intentions again. There used to be like a little settings button. Volume mixer. Count announcements. Operations. Pilot portal. Controls. There we go. Let me see. What kind of control is it? Comm radio, intercom, group flight, comm radio, push to talk. Okay. Press it on your hardware. I am pressing it. One second, guys. Maybe this button? Okay, I think I got it. Bravo, comm radio, push to talk. Moza, Bravo throttle. Okay, so Moza, force speed at button 1. So let me see. Yeah, okay, alright, we're good. Sweet. Alright. So we have that. We're all set there. Clear that. Alright, so this is good. Next. And takeoff data. Outside air temperature. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to leave it there. Again, I'm probably messing something up. Status sweet. Go back to our init. This is all good. Flight plan. We're going to import from SimReef. So if we go flight plan options, I believe if we go back here, back, we go to SimReef, refresh list. There it is. Request. Import. And there's our flight plan. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to go home. We're going to go back to our initialization. Flight plan is already set there. We're going to scroll down. Landing field elevation. FMS. That's it. Good. Use FMS as destination. Next. Empty basic weight. Good. Aircraft loading. Pilot. 165. Alright, whatever. 150 is fine. I messed that up. Okay. That's good. Fuel on board sync. Good. Place CG. Alright, that's good. Next. Sanford. Looks like we're taking off from. I like using this. And going here and going to SimBrief. And view. I like to view it from here, so it looks like we're going to be taking off from runway 36. So, runway. And scroll down. How do you scroll? Oh, down. 36. Good. Weather. Load METAR. Perfect. 29902. Runway. Good. Takeoff config. Takeoff flaps 1. Ice protection off. Runway alignment good. Takeoff data. Accept those. So those are our speeds or V speeds. Perfect. Next. All on. Good. Takeoff. Landing. All on. Speed bugs are all set. We're going to accept the initialization and we're all set there. So our aircraft is configured technically. We have our departure and all that are set up. Let's close this. So going back to our checklist. Again, I like using checklists because I don't always know everything. All right, landing field elevation. We already did all that, so let's just do this here. Zoom out and continue the checklist. Did that. We already did all this. Uses our knob as required. Transponder set. So transponder set to auto for right now. Set transponder code and flight ID. So let's go ahead and contact clearance and get our clearance to Grand Bahama. So we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to say intentions. Tab here, and it looks like clearance. We're Mako 300. Clearance is on. Man, I can barely see that. 121 point what? 35. 121.35. All right, so 121.35. So come one. We're gonna go here. 121. Move this. 35. Transfer. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get our clearance. Sanford clearance. Mako 300 requesting IFR clearance to Grand Bahama with the numbers. Let's see if they get me. That was fast. So one thing that I like to do, guys, is I like to read back. Just reading this back. I'm not like Captain Gonzo can do it out of memory, but I can't, so I'll just read it back. Clear to Grand Bahama after departure. Fly radar vectors to Dennis filed. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 125.225. Squawk 3256. Expecting runway 36 for departure. Mako 300. All right, so we can go ahead and set our squawk 3256. So 3256. Enter. And we're all good there. You see it turned green over here. Destination is good. And then we can go ahead and continue our checklist. There it is. That's pretty dope. Alright, that's all good. Altimeter set. Flight controls check and free. So let's check our flight controls. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. I think I gotta set my basic controls. Make sure our MOS is set. And I believe I gotta go here. Mosa yoke all. So let's see if that fixes it. There we go. Alright, so flight controls. Nice and set. And then I'm gonna turn on the yoke camera so you guys can check it out what I'm doing. There we go. So you can see it mimics everything I'm doing, and it's force feedback, so it is pretty dope. You see how it resets itself, and then it has a screen here. You can't see it. This is pretty much like a PFD here. Here you can configure all these different things. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan because when you're flying, you're really not looking down at this, right? You're not flying like this. You're flying looking up at your screen. So it's kind of like gimmicky in a sense, but I feel like I said, it kind of gives it like that nice, cool, fresh looking appeal to your setup, you know? So with the lights, neon, you know, like I like it. It looks good, but is it useful? At least not for me. I know you can set up checklists. So like if you go, let me scroll. Boy. Here. There it is. So this is like a little checklist here. You can kind of read. So it's like a before takeoff, after takeoff, descent, approach, landing, but it's not specific to the aircraft. So I feel like maybe if MOSA allows us to kind of work this into maybe like custom, so like you have custom checklists that you can upload here, that would be really neat. So imagine seeing this checklist that I hear on our screen of the plane right here in front of us. That would be really dope. So all right, let's move on. Trims normal, good. So if you look here at our MFD, there's our pitch trim. So we can actually Set our pitch trim now.
Trim.
Kind of leave it in the green.
Trim.
There we go. So take off pitch trim settings. Flap set to take off. This is all. Oh, why am I in after start? Oh my god. I didn't realize that. I should be in before start. Oh, I am. Well, maybe I don't know. Power up? Already powered up. Let me just go through it real quick. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and start the plane. Let's not make this any longer. Let me just check here. Make sure everything is here. Pumps set to auto. Hydraulic pumps. Good. All this is good. ADS probes off. This is all good, good. Alright, so for this plane, we just go down here. Let's get our beacon light on. So landing, nav, strobe, inspector, emergency, armed. Turn this up a little bit. Alright. And then down here, look here. So we're gonna go ignition 1 to on. And then here we go. Now this plane sounds so good. Love it. All right. That's number 1. Let's start number 2. Probably one of my favorite parts of flying these planes. Alright, so this is on run. Good. This is set to auto. And then let's check why we're getting yelled at. So ADS heaters. So we're going to set our ADS heaters to auto. That clears that. Our bleeds are off. Let's go ahead and disconnect our GPU. So let's go here. GPU can get disconnected and stowed away. That's all good there. Let's take a look at our PFD here. So bleeds are off. So our bleeds are down here. So bleed set to auto. There you go. And now our CAS messages are cleared. We can take a look at our MFD. Check out our N2s, oil pressure, everything is in the green. Fuel flow, very good. Voltage, everything looks A-okay. Here, we can go ahead and set our flaps to flaps 1. And that way we are good there. And I think we can go ahead and ask for clearance to taxi. Stanford ground, Mako 300 requesting clearance to taxi to runway 36 for departure. And again, guys, I'm not the greatest at talking to Alright. So again, hey, Upright says Virtual Fly has an awesome Phenom 300 dual simulator. Really? That seems pretty dope. That would be really cool. Alright, runway 36 taxi via Romeo. Taxi via Romeo for runway 36, Mako 300. Okay. One thing I love about Stay Intentions, the live map, it'll give you, like, if you're not familiar with the airport, if it loads, it'll tell you where you have to go. So, that being said, we're going to release our parking brake, set our lights to taxi. and start taxi if I can get my foots on the pedals.
Close attention. Upcoming station. Information. Even times. It's possible to sit down.
Oh, cool. Watch it. There goes my wing. Oh man, that's funny. All right. Huh. The live map's not working, so that's wonderful.
Any electronic device installed to the just fine.
So, since I'm a noob, right? Looks like that's runway 36 right there, and that's runway in front of us. So, we're good. Alright, here we go. Are you using Moza pedals? No, I'm using the wing pedals, the Orions. The Orion rotor pedals. There we go. Alright, so our pitch trim is set. Let's see here. Before takeoff checklist. Let's take a look. Just go through it quick. Trims, flap set, external lights as required, ice protection as required. We're good here. Alright, takeoff configuration checked. Cast meshes is cleared. Fasten seatbelt signs are on. Yaw dampeners off. That's for us. Contact tower 120.3, Mako 300. Thanks. Alright, let's hold short here real quick while we contact tower. So tower's on 120.3. 120.3. Stanford Tower, Mako 300, holding short, runway 36, ready for departure. Alright, we're good there. Did they hear me? I'm on 120.3, right? Let's try it again. Stanford Tower, Mako 300, holding short, runway 36, ready for departure.
Takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 36, Mako 300, thanks. Alright, so it says fly runway heading, so set our heading bug. Alright guys, here we go.
Got a clear prop and a hot shot.
Auto throttle, check disarms. Transponder set. TCAS. Alright, we should be good to go, guys. Here we go. Just gonna roll right out of it. Here, give it a power. Make sure we fly nice and straight. Here we go. Alright, nose up. This thing is a rocket. Oh my god, I forgot how fast this thing climbed. Gear up, positive rate, and bring the power down so we don't exceed our flap speed.
High speed. High speed.
Yep.
High speed. High speed. High speed.
This thing is a rocket.
High speed.
Contact departure, Mako 300. Uh-oh. What are we getting yelled at by? Landing lever, disagree. What? Oh my god. Don't do this to me. Flaps up. Come on, man. Don't tell me my gear is messed up. Oh my god. What are the odds? Yeah, I see. What are the odds my landing gear will not come up? That's insane, bro. Alright. Let's level her out. Let's get our autopilot on real quick.
Flight director.
Just so we can figure out this issue. Oh, our pin is still on. Oh my god. What a rookie mistake. Our pin is still on. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Wow. I honestly don't know what to do. Cannot exit the aircraft. Aircraft must be on the ground. This is crazy. What a rookie mistake. Alright, so I'm gonna have to fly this bad boy back into Sanford so I can disconnect the pin and then take off again. Go back to Sanford. That's gold. Right, CJ? What a rookie mistake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this would have never happened to Captain Gonzo. So let's see if Sanford will take me back. Sanford Tower, Mako 300, experiencing issues with the aircraft, need to revert back to Sanford. Let's see if they'll fly, vector me back. Oh, taxi. Oh boy. Alright, let's turn back around. 180. Kind of nice to see someone with your experience make mistakes. I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Brisk, I am terrible. I have no experience. Let's just put it that way. Man. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't flown this plane in a very long time. So I think like with anything, it comes with practice, it comes with repetition. So once you fly the aircraft a bunch of times, you know, you'll get used to looking for things like that. I think the issue that I'm having is that I got handed off to departure. So let me contact departure on 125-225. All right, 125-225. Orlando departure, Mako 300, requesting vectors back to Sanford, experiencing mechanical issues. Let's see. Following, what up, bro? Unable, requesting vectors back to Sanford, having mechanical issues. Let's see if they do it. Vectors MC, bro. I am not gonna go to MC. Issues with the toilets? Fallen? No, dude. I forgot to take off the gear pin. So my gear will go up. There she is. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, man. Just declare an emergency? Okay. Orlando departure, declare an emergency for Mako 300. Fallen, bro. I don't know any of these language to tower and stuff like that. That's between you and Gonzo. You guys are the experts.
On Stanford. Hearing 15, you're 1 o'clock. Pocket runway at 11002. The intention.
Dang. Priority handle, you can have any runway. Stanford 5 miles out, bearing 215 at 1 o'clock. Intention to land and have maintenance inspect the aircraft. Alright, let's disable autopilot here.
Autopilot.
Let's hand fly this bad boy.
So 300, stay full on board and will remain idle.
One soul on board and lots of fuel remaining. I don't know. He's like, okay, lots of fuel. I'm the only soul on board. This is an empty leg. Jetcard's not going to be happy with me. All right. So the airport is somewhere. Let's see. We're heading east, so we should go 27. All right. You can reset flight on Jetcard so you don't get a penalty? Okay, thanks, Paulin. I appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna have to. I forgot to take the pin out, bro. That's crazy. And it was supposed to be a short one, Fallen. It's supposed to go to Grand Bahama. Hey, there she is. I promised you I didn't even mean to do that. I just kind of guessed, and there's the runway. All right, here we go. Sanford Tower, Mako 300 on final for runway 27. I don't know. All right, here we go, guys.
Traffic after 12 o'clock, 2 miles. Same altitude Bonanza.
I have no idea where he's at, but I'm gonna say traffic on site, Mako 300. You're supposed to make those mistakes on the way back after those Bahama Mamas at the beach with them. For real. That's funny. No, I'm not gonna lie. This force feedback yoke is it's really the way to go.
300.
Coming in a little hot, ain't gonna lie. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. And would you look at that? I landed right at the runway right next to our hangar, so that'll work. I got an applause. That's good. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you. Welcome to Grand Bahama, bro. We haven't even left Sanford, brother. Fallen, check out our headquarters, 12 o'clock. No, that's constant. That's not us. All right, we're just gonna send it here because our hangar is somewhere else. I think our hangar is on that side, yeah. So now, there's some vehicles on the way. Oh wow, what? No way. Are you serious, bro? Why do I have a fire? Jesus Christ. That is so funny. No, I just, okay, hold on. I didn't even know you can have a fire. Alright, boys, I can even take this off. Thank you. Alright. So, let's go to the Jetcard. And how do you reset? Restart flight, I guess. Restart. Yeah, restart. Sorry, brother. Okay. Let's restart that. I'm going to go ahead and restart stay intentions. So we're going to close stay intentions and start it over again. Okay. Stay intentions. That's too funny. Hopefully they... No more fire? Okay, no more fire. Alright, sweet. Yeah, if it were real life, the jet isn't flying again. The TSB will be knocking. For real. Alright. So we're just gonna contact ground 121.35. Well, let's try this again. Sanford ground, Mako 300 requesting clearance to taxi for departure runway 36. Okay. Taxi via my discretion, Mako 300. Sweet. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Alright. Parking brake release, here we go. So do you prefer staying intentions over beyond ATC? Yeah, I do. I feel like the ecosystem is way more dynamic, and just stay intentions has updates constantly, brother. It's way better. It's yes, it's subscription based, you know, but it's I feel like it's totally worth it if you're gonna use it. You know, if you're gonna be flying a lot and trying to get the best experience and what's that word, man, I'm like it's late at night, my thoughts are not really processing, but the best immersion, that's the word I'm looking for. Immersion, right? If you're looking for the best immersion, then yeah, it's definitely the way to go. Now runway 36, I believe, is down there. No, I lie, that's runway 36. I have to cross. Okay. Yeah, so it just gives you the best immersion, and you have a co-pilot ecosystem, so I can tell my co-pilot to handle all the comms. I mean, it's so versatile. I love it, honestly. And again, they constantly stay working on it, constantly making updates and making the experience much better for everybody. From where it was maybe like a year ago, dude, it's gone way further. But anyways, guys, if you're just tuning in, I took off from Sanford and never removed my gear pin, so I couldn't bring my gear up, so I diverted back to Sanford and had to reset the flight. It was a beautiful landing, though, very nice and smooth, and you know, props to myself on that one, but I think we're all good to go. I'm just getting started. Oh, no worries. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Is it Bristol? I'm gonna call you Bristol. Just let me know if I'm chopping that up, but. Yeah, man, we're all noobs here. I don't have a lot of experience. My co-partner, Captain Gonzo, he's a pilot. He's going through instrument training, so he gets a little more technical about it. As you see, I make mistakes. I'm more of the casual simmer, and just like to have fun and enjoy it, you know. So Fallen's saying, plus you can use on and off with VATSIM. If no VATSIM ATC using the same intention like normal. Oh, hello, there's another plane there. Local VATSIM is online. Yeah, so like he's saying, you can integrate it with VATSIM. If there's not a controller present, you can integrate it and kind of go through both. So it's pretty neat. Your taxi's out. I have to, brother. I have to. It's actually Brian. It's a combination of the first 3 letters of my 3 names. Gotcha, bro. All right, Brian. Well, appreciate you, brother. Welcome aboard. Again, if you're new to our channel, I don't know if you are, but if you are, this channel is ran by me and my cousin, Captain Gonzo. Captain Gonzo will stream like during the lunchtime, Eastern time, and then I'm going to start streaming over at, you know, night times. And you can learn a lot from Gonzo, man. Gonzo goes through flows, goes through like more of the realistic ways. I try to get as realistic as I can, but I don't get there. But we all learn. I'm telling you, we all learn something new. Just like right now, I learned that I got to check for that gear pin. I forgot all about it. So it's pretty neat. Fallen's a good friend of ours. He's a pilot as well, and you know the community in our channel is really nice, man. I really appreciate everybody in our community. We help each other. We motivate each other to fly. We have pilots that fly in the Jetcard, stuff like this. So it's pretty dope. We need a Discord channel. Oh, we have a Discord, Fallen. We really do. It's just, we really like, we need to like, put a little more work into it, you know, like emphasize it and actually participate in it. But we do have a Discord channel. All right. Anyways, there's our Adobe. Just focus down. That livery is badass. So Brian, this is our own livery that we made for our channel and for our airline for Jetcard. Yeah, it's beautiful. And there's our headquarters over there, back there, if you guys can see it. Alright, let me make sure I don't mess anything up. I appreciate it, Brian. Thanks, man. Yeah, if you check out our channel, you'll see that we have a bunch and an abundance of tutorials. So anything you're trying to learn how to fly, we probably have a tutorial out there for it. And if we don't have one, just let us know. We'll make one for you. No, I'm not flying real life. When I'm in air ambulance, I'm on medical side. Oh, that's right. My bad, dude. I brought that up in Jetcard, and Gonzo and Truckin said they were looking into it. Got you. Okay. Got you. My bad, Fallen. I confused you with somebody else. Because I was watching the stream and he had mentioned something. So when you said air ambulance, I thought you were like a pilot in the air ambulance. But still pretty badass, man. You get to fly. Alright, let's contact the tower here. So let's transfer here and let them know. Stanford Tower, Mako 300, holding short runway 36, ready for departure. I'm requesting to take off. Am I in the right frequency? I'm probably making mistakes here. Requesting clearance for what? Holding short runway 36, ready for Orlando departure. Contact ground. I'm on Orlando departure. Oops. That's why. Tower's on 120.3. You see? Mistakes after mistakes, but we're learning. There we go. Stanford Tower, Mako 300, holding short runway 36, ready for departure. Holding short runway 36, ready to taxi for departure whenever we're ready. Mako 300. Okay, I don't see an 8320. That is definitely not an 8320. Unable. Like we say, our simulator, our rules. Mako 300 taking runway 36 for departure. Yeah, when I was talking about P Marathon, I contract out of there quite a bit. A lot of there. Clear for takeoff, runway 36, Mako 300, thanks. Alright, here we go. Full Lauderdale Executive, nice. Alright guys, here we go. Let's take off. Let's close this out. Here we go. I see the Airbus now. Hopefully he's not taking off. And we're up. Holy crap, this thing is a rocket. Woo! Alright, let's see, gear up. Hey, I think we got our gear up. Yes. All right, now we can fly, boys and girls. Let's see this. Careful with the pressure at takeoff. I heard the toilet flush. Contact departure. Departure is 125.225. Oh boy. There it is. We'll land on departure. Mako 300 at 5,000 feet. Heading 017. Let's see.
Heading 195, vectors direct KSMV, then on navigation.
Starting right 195. Climb and maintain 10,000. Vectors to Stanford. Then on navigation. Mako 300. Turning this thing like an F-16. Alright, I'm gonna take off the yoke camera because we're not yoking anymore that much. We're gonna start getting our autopilot on. So we can close this. Actually, let's move it this way. And let's set our altitude to 10,000. There we go. And then our heading. Our heading should be 195. Oh, autopilot on. Heading mode. And then we're gonna go indicated airspeed, flight level change, and we should climb to 10,000. All right, hands are off the controls, and now we are letting the aircraft fly with autopilot. And then now that we're resuming our own navigation, we are going to look at here, and then we're gonna set our, where's our flight plan? What? Oh, there it is. Contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0, Mako 300, thanks. Alright, so let's do 134.0, transfer, and then we're gonna go direct HEMZ. So direct, activate HEMZ, and then we're gonna go nav mode, and we should be making our way to HEMZ. Sweet. And let's talk to Jacksonville Center. Jacksonville Center, Mako 300, 10,000 feet, direct HEMZ.
Trim, 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 trim.
Negative, no emergency on this aircraft for Mako 300.
One.
All right, think we're okay. Maybe because I had to request re-clearance back to Grand Bahama. What? No. Oh my God. Negative, Jacksonville Center, requesting clearance back to Grand Bahama as filed for Mako 300. I don't think it reset. Oh my God. Negative, Ghost Rider. Continuing to Grand Bahama. Thanks. Alright, we're just gonna resume our own navigation. Because, yeah. So let's go to sim brief. So we should be at 35,000 feet, and we're just gonna ignore that. So altitude select 35,000. And then there we go. And let's climb, baby, climb. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset the flight on say intentions. Let me see. New flight. So I am on 134.0. Jacksonville Center, Mako 300, climbing through 14,000 feet, requesting clearance to Grand Bahama as filed. Let's see.
Comp check. Mako 300, clear to Grand Bahama, climb at 18,000, runway 6 in use, advise requesting Pacific approach.
Clear to Grand Bahama, climb and maintain 18,000, runway 6 in use, Mako 300. Okay, they want me at 18,000 for whatever reason, so let's play nice. All right.
Flight level 00.
I'm probably butchering this whole sequence up, but it is what it is. Jacksonville Center, Mako 300 at 18,000 feet, requesting clearance for 35,000 feet.
VFR altitude is 20.
Oh my god. Now it's VFR altitude. Oh well. We're just gonna send it, bro.
Mile, right to left, traffic.
Yeah, let me try that, Fallen. Jacksonville Center, Mako 300, requesting IFR clearance to Grand Bahama.
Port level, Mako 300, clear to Grand Bahama, direct D Danny, Dennis File, Squawk 5145, and ident.
There we go, finally. Thanks, Fallen. I appreciate it. You see, bro? You guys are always coming in clutch. I just stepped on that guy. Clear to Grand Bahama, direct Danny, Dennis File, Squawk 5145, and ident for Mako 300. Alright, so 5145. There be any go over. Okay, got it. Clear direct Danny from Mako 300. But I don't think Danny is behind us because we're already heading towards Hemsey.
300, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, Mako 300. I'm already on my way. Alright guys, let's go. I think Gonzo would be proud. Gonzo's sleeping right now. He has to go to work early. But I think he'd be proud. We're making our way to the Bahamas after an emergency. We're getting yelled at again. Contact Miami Center on 119.825 for Mako 300. Thanks. All right. Go back here. And 119.825. Miami Center, Mako 300 is with you. Altitude 260 or flight level 260 and climbing to 320. God, dude, I suck so bad at the whole talking to tower. Even I know that this is fake, and I still stumble and jumble it up. Climb and maintain flight level 350 for Mako 300. Thanks. All right, so we're sweet. We're good. We're climbing. I got no cast messages, so it looks like everybody's happy, or the aircraft is happy. Alright guys, so we're passing 32,000. This thing is climbing so good. This is one of the best things about the Phenom. It's just, it climbs. Uh-oh. I'm getting yelled at. Somebody's not happy. Delta P fail. Cabin Delta P. Oh boy. I forgot how to. It's because if you look at our, I forget where, it'll tell you Delta P pressure right here. Yeah. See, it's like barely getting there. But we're climbing. And I believe manual. Set your pressure to auto. Yeah, I think that's what it was, right? All this. All right, we clear. Oh, no, it's still there, but it should stabilize itself now. Everything is set to auto. Okay, we're going to be descending in a minute. Copy that. Descending in just a minute for Mako 300. Set fuels to auto also. Copy. Oh, wrong way. Fuel pumps are on auto. SOVs. I think we're good there. This is set to auto. We're all good. Ice protection not needed. Descend and maintain flight level 250 for Mako 300. A short flight. Should be there shortly, so let's go ahead and listen to them and start descending. Alright, so we're in altitude. Yeah. 250, never mind, you're good. The angle's off. Gotcha. Alright. And we're gonna do indicated airspeed, so go ahead and flight level change. So now the aircraft should pitch and do it to where I think. Oh no, he's booking it. Oh, she's descending, bro.
I'm maintaining flight level 240 report level.
What's vertical speed? There we go. Let's make this descent not so bad. Oh man. Uh-oh. Fuel 1 and fuel 2 low pressure. Ooh, fuel 1. You got me there, brother. You got me there. I have no idea. No, either the X or Phenom people need to make a Gulfstream and we're all set. Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. Oh, flight level 180 for us. Ooh.
Flight level 280.
Descend and maintain flight level 180 for Mako 300. Turn fuel to on. Oh boy. Okay. Thanks, bro. Bro, you're a savior, Fallen. You're a savior. I don't know what I'll do without you, brother. Oh my god. My guy out here saving the day. Good thing this is like a layover leg. I'll just leave the plane here in Bahamas and have Gonzo fly it back to Naples. I definitely don't want to be flying this thing.
Getting air 5 Alpha Sierra. Change provided. Walk the bar.
Alright, boys and girls. See, Gonzo would probably be briefing the approach plate and all that jazz. Man, I'm just sending it. You'd be safe on the Honda Jet? Yeah. That's probably a better plane for me to fly around in Jetcard. Do we have the Honda Jet? I think we might have the Honda Jet in the fleet. I think we do. I gotta ask Gonzo. And if we do, we better have a livery for it. No livery, gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send some money to Gonzo so we can get a livery made for the Honda Jet. I want my Honda Jet to be championship white with red lettering. You know, make it real Honda. Only a real Honda head would know. The Type R badge. I want my Honda Jet to have a Type R badge for sure. So like my Honda Elite Type R Jet. Sounds about right. Or if we're feeling fancy, put a Type S badge on it. Send it. Fallon, what plane do you enjoy flying the most? I think I'm the only one that flies a Honda, and Truckin' the only one that flies the Learjet. Gotcha. I know Gonzo is a big Citation X flyer. Oh, you like flying them all? That's what's up, dude. I know Gonzo is a Citation X fanatic. That thing is sick. I have it, but dude, we'd be in trouble for sure. Now we're getting yelled at. Oh, I guess not. I think we need to add like a M600 fall into our fleet, so I can just do like short. Yeah, trim. My bad. Yeah, so I can do some like short legs around Florida or something like that. Deliver some cargo. The X is easier to fly in the sim than the Phenom. You know what? I think you're right. But the thing is, like, with the X, it's like I'm not like too familiar with like the FMS and stuff like that, like Gonzo is. Gonzo, man, dominates that thing. So for me, it would be a little harder to like get the flight plan set up and all that. At least for like the G3000 set up this way, I'm pretty familiar with it. But yeah, I want a couple of DBJs. Ooh, I know Gonzo's been talking about it. Ooh. Yeah, I know Gonzo's been talking about setting up a BBJ for the fleet. The FMC is easier than the CJ3 one. Oh, absolutely. I tried the CJ3 as well, and God, I'm telling you, bro, I always got to watch like a tutorial just to get the plane configured and all that. But kudos to Gonzo, man. Gonzo's a beast, bro. Like, if you really want to learn a flow or something like that, just watch Gonzo's videos. His full flight tutorials are amazing. I'll say, dude, I'll put it on my TV and watch it, and just be in awe, bro. I'm like, bro, how did he learn all this stuff? Just leave me to the filming and the editing and all that, and we'll be Gucci. But no, I do love flight simming though. It's fun, man. That's what it's all about. The community. We all have different levels of experience and knowledge, and we all learn from each other. How to start the Falcon 50 in 1 minute. Yeah, I've watched that one a few times and I still can't start it. I don't even think I own the Falcon 50. I gotta check my library. I don't think I bought the Falcon 50. But that plane is pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie though. The Falcon 50 is beautiful. Really iconic jet for sure. I did the how to start your M600 in a minute. That was okay. There we go. Descend and maintain 6,000, altimeter 1021 for Mako 300. All right, here we go. 6,000. 5,000. All right, guys, we are starting our descent towards Grand Bahama. Contact Freeport approach on 126.5 for Mako 300. Thanks. Have a great day. And 126.5. Here we go. Freebird approach. Mako 300 is with you. 16,000 feet descending. I don't know what else to say. I should.
Approach into Freeport. I could put another information, darling.
Good morning, altimeter at Freeport is 1021. Expect the ILS runway 6 approach into Freeport. I can confirm I have information, Charlie. Now, one thing I don't know how to do, guys. He said ILS runway 6, so let me see if I can set this up. Flight plan, destination, no, procedures. Arrival approach, ILS 6, vectors, okay. So that's already set. I also like flying the Falcon, but it climbs like Grandpa. I like the Sovereign, but it's too slow. And on ground, at idle, it wants a taxi to race at 30. That's funny. Okay, so let me see. Oh no, this plane. Oh, there we go. Charts. Approach. ILS runway 6. Let's see if we can pull this up. See if watching Gonzo's videos will help me. Oh, it's up here. Whoops, my bad. Okay. So our final approach course is 068. So I believe you have to go here and set your course to 068, right? But I don't even know where that does that in this plane. Yeah, you see, this is where I lose myself.
Our assigned meeting is part stand 20. Listed more.
Yeah, this is where I get lost. I have no idea where I'm setting this course at. Track. Yeah. Set course after your vector. Got it. Okay. But it looks like that should be all on there. (2,000 feet). We should be intercepting at 2,000. Okay. All right. Well, we got Fallen to help me out, figure this stuff out. So appreciate you, bro. And we should be reaching 5,000 feet here shortly. Sorry, how far are we? Okay, we're not too far. That's where we're going. Actually, Freeport is pretty when you go in there. You need to change from FMS to nav mode, then you can see the course numbers. You can oh, there we go. There we go. We're getting yelled at. Same intentions. Here we go. Turn right. Turn right heading 160. Vectors for the ILS runway 6 approach. Mako 300. All right, so we're gonna go heading mode, and then turn to 160. So if we look here, should be going here and then set to heading. And there we go. Okay. I see what you're saying. So it's right now set to FMS. So when we get vector, we switch to nav. You can be setting the ILS frequency now though. So the ILS frequency we should be setting on our this is COM 1, COM 2, standby. So nav 1, and it should be 11. Let's see. Let's see. $109.7. Is that what our radio should be? I believe so. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Fallen, you gotta walk me through this, brother. You can click it to nav mode on the CDI now. They're vectoring you already. Okay, cool. So, localizer 1, nav 109.70. I wonder if I look here if I can see charts better. Play plan charts. Yeah, here we go. This will probably be better. Grand Bahama. Approach. ILS runway 6. Localizer, final cross, okay. All right. Let's take a look at our map. Almost there. I appreciate your help, Fallen, bro. I really do, man. Thanks so much. I'm gonna let Gonzo know that couldn't do it without you. Now you see course is green. Set your course. Once you're a vector, it hit nav button. Then once you are near the intercepted point, the approach button. Okay, all right, yeah, that part I kind of remember. But so you said I can set my course now to 068. So course is 005 now. So I should go here and then 068. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. 068. Okay. Sweet. Then you course green, set your course. Once you are vectored, hit nav button. Then once you are near the intercept point, hit approach. Got it. Copy that. Sorry, our intercept point should be, from what I read here, what, 2,000 feet? Climb to 2,000, climb on course. That's a missed approach, but from what I see here, Polar, I should be at 2,000 feet at Polar, and then make our way down. Or is this the intercept point right here, 1,600? Might be 1,600. 1,600, got it, okay. Appreciate it, bro. Just flicking switches here. All right. Moment of truth, guys. How far are we? We're still about 18.5 nautical miles. Let's check out Jetcard real quick. Is Jetcard tracking us? I believe so. So if you guys see, I'll turn it on real quick so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Jetcard. There you go. So down here it tells me I'm in the approach phase, elapsed time, and that's the distance to get there. I got some messages here. No idea what they're telling me. Nope. I guess we're good. Alright. I'm a little scared. No, not really. We should still have some time to descend. So I think I need to do this, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Folly, but I believe I need to go to my procedures and load the approach. Load and activate, right? Yeah, there it is. There's Holler. And there we go. Descend to 4,000 for Mako 300. All right, let's go back to seeing what the hell we're doing. There we go. My bad. On the air ambulance, sometimes the pilot lets me fly and I let them play with my patient's ventilator. Just kidding. that would be pretty cool. But yeah, bro, let me take controls and yeah, you go play with my patient. Yeah, you didn't load it before. Okay, yeah, so now I loaded it, so now I can kind of see what I'm looking at, and it has that fix. That initial fix, I guess, what Gonzo usually calls it, that initial fix, and where I need to be at. I think he was saying, nope. Speed 180 knots for Mako 300. All right, so they're telling us to slow down. So if we look at our LFD here, there's Polar. And I guess we're gonna be coming in like this. Let's see. They're vectoring us, so let's do it. All right. What's our speed? 1.7. Oh, we're slowed down a little too much. Ah, check this out. I mean, I'm nerding out here, but I'm assuming that once I get closer, this little green line will come down. Oh, there we go. Turn right, heading 185 for Mako 300. Heading mode, and then 185. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to get back into it and get back into flying this plane. I think I'm gonna stick to the Phenom 300 and really like master it, dominate it, you know. That way I can become more comfortable with it and not be asking so many questions. Descend to 3,000 and turn left to 115 for Mako 300. All right, so altitude first, 3,000. Variable speed. Okay, and then heading mode to, I think he said 115. All right, here we go. Wish me luck, folks. All right, speed a little high.
Turn right heading 125. Then 1,600 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the island. Runway 6 approach.
4 miles from FF06, turn right heading 125, descend 1600 until established on the localizer, clear for the ILS, runway 6 approach for Mako 300. Alright, so altitude 1600. Vertical speed. Bring the power down. You look familiar, are you related to Raquel and Laura? Negative. No, negative. I don't know who that is. And I'm assuming, following that, I start to oh, yep, nav mode now. Hey, there we go. Okay, so I set nav mode. Slow this bad boy down a little bit. Let's go flaps 1. Oh god, I overstepped the flaps. Of course I did. What is this thing taking me, bro? It doesn't like it. Am I on the right thing? ILS nav 1, right? Nav 1. Uh-oh. I don't know what I did wrong, guys. It's taking me in a circle. Did you set the right frequency? I believe so. I forgot what I do. Charts. 109.7, right? Is that the frequency that I need to be? Unless if I'm on the wrong active frequency, 109.7, yeah. Just come in visual approach at this point. Yeah, you're right. Contact Freeport Tower at 118.5 for Mako 300. Alright, gear down. Let's see. Yeah, this thing is not happy. Alright, autopilot off.
Autopilot.
Here we go. A little high.
Thick, wind calm. Clear to land.
Clear to land for Mako 300, runway 6. Little high. Here we go. Alright guys, let's see if we can butter this landing.
400. 300. 200. 100.
'Kay. Okay.
That's how you land an aircraft.
Put it in reverse, Eric. Alright. Not too shabby for a rookie out of Kansas City. Just kidding, just kidding. Alright. Contact ground on 121.7 for Mako 300. Thanks.
Line position. On the rock, flight grid.
Dang. I like the announcement. Something about underwater caves and stuff. Pretty neat. Alright, flaps up. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. I think I have this thing. Let me see. Give me a sec. I can see our replay. See touchdown effects. Show. Real quick. Phenom 300. Sim. And play. Yeah. Check it out, guys. Let me know what you guys think of that landing. Ask around for a taxi to FBO. Salutations going to send you the gates half of the time. Alright, sounds good. That was a bad landing? Oh yeah, it was terrible, bro. It was terrible. I need to do better. I need to go to sleep. That's what I need to do. Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty buttery to me, my friend. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's play it again one more time, but let's for the nose. I like how only the left side flaps are only done. That's pretty neat. Not bad, not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Yo, Father, I appreciate the help, bro. Couldn't have done it without you. I would have probably still been circling back there in the over the ocean. Ah, yeah, bro, that was buttery. This dude talking about bad landing. You're a bad landing. That was buttery, bro.
Bad landings happen.
Oh, man. But it was only a thing in the sim world. You know, or the what's the far from about in real life, just touchdown, not like Ryanair. For real. Hey, whoa, whoa. Oh, God. Yeah. Now I start spazzing out because I was using that thing. Okay. Maintain center line? Yeah, I know. That was not center line. That was all over the line. Alright, I should contact ground and finish this flight so Jetcard can pay me.
Stop.
Alright, so here. Whoa, what's going on? Okay. 121.7, so 1217. Freeport ground, Mako 300 requesting clears to park at the FBO. What? I didn't even know what to say. Taxi to General Aviation parking stand 20 via hotel. Thanks. Sure, wherever that is. Oh, okay. They gave me a map. Okay, cool. Alright. Should be straight ahead. And we're gonna taxi like southwest because we need to go to bed. It's already 12:30. You know that screwed up your Jetcard rating, right? Negative 500 plus, you get a negative rep probably. Oh man, really? But I don't think that was negative 500. I think this thing is being weird because that was pretty smooth, dude. I think that one app tells me what my rating was. I don't know. We'll see what Jetcard says here when we park. And we're gonna call that this is general aviation parking. First landing was like 60-ish, but after replay it was over 500. Yeah, I know. I did see that, so I don't know, bro. We'll see. Maybe Gonzo will fire me. All right, let's park it here. All right, parking brake set. All right, let's turn all these lights off. Yeah, I know. On Jetcard, if you hit track flight tab, it shows you before you hit in flight. Okay, will do. Will do. I just heard something, but let's see. Ground ops, open the door. Chocks. Landing gear pin, yeah, sure. Oh, you know what, dude? I could have probably hit this and it would have removed the landing gear pin at the beginning. The landing gear pin at the beginning, so that was my bad. Engine covers, sure, put them on. Pitot covers, sure, put them on. and turn off everything. I don't. All right, let's see. Hey, we made it in one piece. Sure. All right, let's see what Jetcard says, guys. So let's open up Jetcard here. And Jetcard. So you said track flight? Is that where I need to go? Deboarding. Go to dispatch. Where do I need to go, dude? Abandon charter, complete flight, restart flight. Once you're airborne, you can't use ground ops any. I see. I would have messed that up too. Flight tracker. Okay, let me see. Flight tracker. Where are you? Flight tracker. Okay. Landing. Aw, dude, what? That's such baloney, bro. You're right. It did mess it up. Unbelievable. I like the little circle we made there. Oh, man. That's terrible, bro. That is terrible. You are so right. That's crazy work. Unbelievable. All right, well, let's end the flight. See, took your second one in and registered it. Gah. It was such a pretty landing. Well, you guys were witnesses. You guys can vouch for me when Gonzo looks at it and when he decides to fire me. Oh, man. Gonzo and Truckin are going to review it. They're going to be like, man, fire Flacco. All right, let's complete the flight. I'm going to lose money. Yeah. I only made $600. Crazy work. All right, guys. Well, it is 12:40 in the morning. I need to get to bed because I have to wake up at 7 a.m. to go to work. So I definitely need to get some shut-eye. But honestly, guys, I really do appreciate everybody hanging out. Fallen, I really appreciate you walking me through all this stuff. It was definitely very helpful. And I'm going to get back in the swing of things, man. I appreciate everybody chiming in and talking to me, even telling me that was a terrible landing. And but yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I like it all. Anyways, guys, you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you're watching from. Happy flying, safe landings, and we'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned in our channel. Don't forget, like Captain Gonzo always says, if you want to join us on Jetcard, you can. Our 3-letter identifier is Tango Foxtrot Sierra, TFS, if I'm not mistaken. And then call sign Mako. Thanks, Pete. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. And you can join us and earn 30% and help us grow. It's really cool when you see all the other pilots taking flights and joining us. Mako, not Moko. Yeah, it's Mako. I should know, right? Yeah, guys, we have that. And then also in September 18th through the 20th, if you guys are in the Chicago area, we're going to be at the Sim Gaming Expo as official media partners for the Sim Gaming Expo, where they're going to bring more flight sim stuff. So we're trying to help it grow. We're trying to help cover the give exposure to the Sim Gaming Expo. It's really cool. We went last year. We had a great time, and we're going to go again this year. So if you guys are bored and want to check out some flight sim stuff, some sim racing stuff, some golf simming stuff, check it out. It's going to be in Schaumburg, in Chicago area, and September 18th to the 20th. So check it out. Anyways, all right, I got to go to bed. See you guys. I hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. Enjoy it. It's Friday. Like we say in Puerto Rico, it's Friday, and my body knows it. So if I don't see you guys during the weekend, then definitely we'll see you on the next one. All right, guys. Peace and chicken grease. I'm out.